Hey there, Chris Wells here. Every month here at Lightworks we have a different theme planned for our tutorials, and for February we're focusing on a personal love of mine, sound. So let's kick things off with a bang by showing you one of the simplest things that you will definitely run into in Lightworks, which is needing to add new audio tracks to your project. So let's get started. Okay, here we are in Lightworks. Let's just press play on this exciting little sequence. I love this footage. Look at this macro shot. That's not CGI, that is a proper camera shot. Just a real good macro shot of that record. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. But you may notice, oh no, the record is playing, the needle is on the record, but there is no music. And that is because we need to put the music on. And as you can see, down here, we've actually already got 2 audio tracks playing some of the room tone. So if I just isolate this, we've already got some of the room tone, as well as the sound of the record player. So we want the music to come on probably by the time the needle hits the record. Yeah, about there. That would be where the music starts. So you might think, oh yeah, there's probably room here, but I would always say, always put your music on a separate track to your sound effects. It's just generally good practice. It allows you to keep track of the music in relation to your sound effects. So we just need to create a new audio track. Now we can go to the bottom left of our timeline around the audio track area, right click, and we go to tracks and we can click add audio track. Now the one issue with that is that this has now created a single mono track. However, our music is most likely going to be a stereo track, which means it will have 2 separate tracks, one for the left and one for the right. And as you can see, our sound effects down here are also stereo and also have one for the left and right. So one of the ways that we can do this is we can right click again, add another audio track, and now we've got 2 tracks. Right click again, go to tracks and click make stereo pairs, and now bam, it's made us a nice new audio track. Now the other way we can do it, just undo back to here, is we can right click, go to tracks, go to add multiple, and we get this window here. Now we want to add 2 tracks, one for the left, one for the right, under audio. We'll have it below the other audio tracks for now. And then here, because I've chosen 2, you can go create as stereo pairs, press add, and bam, we now have a fresh new track on the bottom here, which is just how we want it. So now we just got to find our song, which is here. And let's just find the exact moment the needle hits the record. Right there. So make sure it's there, and then we can just drag it along. Bam. And let's just press play. So I'm gonna finesse this even more. And I know some people will be like, well, no, normally there's the bit of silence depending on where you hit on the record, and I completely agree. But what I want to do, I just want it to just kick in the second it hits it. So it hits there, that's when it hits. So I'm going to use the waveform here, and that's the exact moment I want the song to kick in. So let's just try that. Look at that, perfect. Okay, so now let's just go back and review the whole sequence. And that's it. Today we looked at the difference between adding a mono and a stereo track to your project, as well as the importance of keeping your music on a separate track to your sound effects, just so you can keep track of it all. By building these blocks now, you can guarantee in a well-organized project that you can scale up with your skills in the future as you keep making videos.